Hello guys, my name's Keenan. This is Sam.
My name is Sam.
And this is Jessie.
Hi, I'm Jessie.
And together we are the Calcium Kids. So today guys, we're going to be talking all about calcium. So hands up if anyone knows what calcium is. No one? That's okay. By the end of today, after our presentation, you'll know everything there is to know about calcium. You'll know what it is, where it comes from, and most importantly, why it's important for our diet. Now I think there's no better way to start off a presentation than with a joke. So have a listen to this one. So someone comes by, throws a glass of milk on me. How dairy. Now with the help of your parents, today we're going to make some delicious food using, you got it, calcium. So, before we start that, we have to find out what is calcium, or should I say calcium. Jessie, would you like to explain it to us?
Sure thing, Keenan. Calcium is a nutrient that you can find in foods. Nutrients help to move and power your body so that you can do all the things that you need to do in a day. With calcium, it helps to make the bones in your body super strong. Without it, you wouldn't be able to walk, run, or pick things up like this. Maybe not like that. But not all foods have calcium. Can you guess what foods have calcium in it? What was that? Milk! You're right! Foods like milk, cheese, and yogurt, they're all called dairy foods and they contain calcium. Where else can you get calcium from? Good guess! Our vegetables! Most importantly, the darker ones, like spinach. All this talk about calcium is making me so hungry. What do you have there, Sam?
Thanks, Jessie. That was great. You really do know a lot about calcium. But now let's take it over to Sam, where he's making some delicious food, I heard. I know, I'm excited.
Thanks guys, and welcome to the next part of the class. My name is Sam and I'm also a calcium kid. Here we're going to go over what we're putting into our smoothie, or as I like to call them, a milkshake. We've got banana, dates, yogurt, almond milk, and honey. Now, these ingredients aren't all super high in calcium, although some are. Does anyone know what ingredient here will be the highest in calcium? That is correct. The highest in calcium will be yogurt, because it's a dairy product, and dairy products are usually the products that have the most calcium in them. But that's not to say that non-dairy products don't have calcium. Some people can't actually eat dairy and still need to get their calcium so that their bones are really, really strong. That's why we're using almond milk instead of dairy milk today, because what some people do is use almond milk that has a lot of calcium put into the milk. So instead of it naturally being in there, the company that makes the milk adds it to it. We've also got our honey and banana, which are actually just going to be for flavor today, mainly, although they are extremely healthy as well. And then the dates are a calcium-rich fruit, so lots of calcium in dates. Alrighty. Now we're going to chop up our ingredients and pop them into our blender here, so we can have a yummy smoothie. Alright, so we're going to start with the banana, then we'll pop in the dates, and then we'll add the milk, but remember it is just almond milk, so dairy free, but lots of calcium still in almond milk. Mainly when it's been added though. So we'll pop the milk in, And lastly, we're just going to add our yogurt. So that's where most of our calcium is coming from. So that is going to be the main thing that's going to help you stay nice and strong and help you grow and have nice strong bones. And this type of yogurt does taste really yummy as well. So not only are all these ingredients really healthy, they're also really tasty. Alrighty. Don't forget the honey. Honey, very important in a smoothie because it does taste really good. Does anyone here like honey? So do I. Alright, let's pop this on the blender. It's going to be a bit loud real quickly. Perfect. Here we go. That is how easy it is to make a smoothie, or as I like to call it, a milkshake. Super healthy, really tasty as well, and loads of calcium in there. And it's best to have calcium when you're young. Let's give it a try, hey? That is so good, so healthy.
Thanks, Sam. That looks delicious. I know I'm going to make myself one tonight.
Alright, now a quick little quiz just to test you guys and see what you learnt in today's lesson. So, we got 4 questions. Let's see if you guys can answer them. The first question is, what type of foods have calcium in it? What sort of product has calcium in it, or is the highest that has calcium? Yes? That is correct. The correct answer is dairy products and dairy foods. Now, does anyone know where dairy products come from? What animal produces dairy products? Yeah? That is correct. The answer is cows. Cows produce dairy products. Now, remember, not everyone can eat dairy products because some people don't react well to dairy. So they still have to get their calcium, especially when they're young. How would they get their calcium? What type of foods? So can you name 3 foods that are high in calcium? You can name one? That's correct. Spinach is high in calcium. And leafy greens in general are high in calcium. Another one? Yes, so plant milks such as almond milks that have calcium added to them are also high in calcium, and they are a good way for people to still drink milk without having to drink dairy if they aren't able to. Now, the last question is, why is calcium important, especially for children who are young like you guys, and you're still growing up? Why is it important for you to have calcium in your diet? Yeah, have a guess. That is correct. You need calcium so that your bones can be really strong. Not only your bones, but your teeth, your nails, and your muscles in general. And as you grow, it's really important for you to have calcium in your diet so that you can grow up to be healthy. Thank you for joining the class. I hope you learned something about calcium and you're excited to go home and make a milkshake with your parents. Thanks, guys.
Well, that brings us to the end of our presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and learnt a lot. Cheers.